good morning everyone. This is me Abhilasha, your favorite VRC mentor, and I'm back again with your favorite The Mornings with the Hindu. So in today's reading, we are live. Hey everyone. So finally we are live today. Alright, you already know that I've been teaching for the last 22 years, and of course that I've taught for exams like CAT and XAT, and have also cracked both these exams. If you call going to the interviews cracking it, I haven't gone to a B school through CAT or XAT truly. I come to you live every morning at 9 a.m. and also at 9 p.m. where 9 p.m. I discuss one of the two exams, XAT or SNAP, and every morning at 9 a.m. we are doing one Hindu reading comprehension, very helpful for any exam that you're writing and also for your general awareness. So that's that, guys. Hey, if you haven't yet connected with me, use Abhilasha English to connect with me on Telegram, or you can connect with me on the Unacademy Learners app by using Abhilasha_S. If you haven't yet unlocked any of our courses, you can use AbhiCat as your unlock code for all our quizzes, all our classes, all our free classes, all our plus classes, everything, as well as get a great discount on all our courses, guys. So remember to use AbhiCat as your unlock code. Or the non-CAT test series is already on. It started on December 2. Okay, today amazing post-CAT symposium. The GDPI prep starts with Arun Sharma sir at 8 p.m. Navneeta De Chakravarti and Meenakshi Upadhyay Sharma again 8 p.m. So 14th, 15th and 16th of December. Let's get started. GDPI for everyone. National Scholarship Test for CAT happening every Sunday. This Sunday again from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Guys, remember these are full-length tests curated for you by experts. Top 20 scorers get Amazon vouchers worth 5,000 rupees. And of course, analysis and discussion. This is a good way of earning some Amazon vouchers as well as practicing for your CAT prep. Because guys, if you have just started out also, you should be able to you have to be able to get used to that practicing environment, because one of the biggest lacuna in our students is that students don't want to practice the test, and that if you can keep doing it right from the beginning, you will find it very, very beneficial. All right, that's enough of the gyan. Let's get started with our RC for the day. True to its name, on drug regulator and COVID-19 vaccines. With the stroke of a pen, the Drugs Controller General of India has put to rest any doubts and concerns that it would rush to grant emergency use approval to COVID-19 vaccines tested and manufactured in India or elsewhere in the absence of sufficient data. The greatly reassuring decision to seek additional safety and immunogenicity data from the Pune-based Serum Institute of India and Hyderabad's Bharat Biotech underlines the regulator's priorities even for emergency use approval rather than an early rollout of vaccines that have not been sufficiently studied. The decision to seek more evidence would mean a slight delay in locally manufactured vaccines becoming available. But it clearly demonstrates that the committee did not misread the announcement by Prime Minister Narendra Modi that a vaccine will be available in the next few weeks as a signal to grant approval in haste. By keeping the approval on hold pending more evidence, the expert committee has done much to generate trust in the regulator's uncompromising approval process, even for emergency use in the midst of the pandemic. However, these manufacturers have unfortunately come out as being in a hurry to seek approval without sufficient data to support their case. Bharat Biotech's rush to seek approval is of concern, as the company had not submitted any data from its phase 3 trial but relied entirely on the interim safety and immunogenicity data of phase 1 and phase 2 trials. The company had begun phase 3 trials only in mid-November, while Serum had submitted interim safety and efficacy data of the Oxford vaccine from the phase 2 and 3 clinical trials carried out in India and other countries. The safety data of the Indian trial submitted was only till mid-November. The phase 3 trials by Serum began on 21st September, and since the second dose is administered 28 days after the first, the median follow-up after the second dose would have been for just a few weeks, far less than at least 2 months that the US FDA had stipulated. With the published data of the interim phase 3 trial of the Oxford vaccine raising some concerns, the committee had rightly sought immunogenicity data from the UK trial. While the UK has approved the mRNA vaccine from the US-based Pfizer, No country, including the UK, has approved the Oxford vaccine manufactured by London-based AstraZeneca. In September, 9 global vaccine manufacturers had signed a joint pledge that they would not seek premature approval from regulatory authorities and would test COVID-19 vaccines to the highest standards and keep the safety of vaccinated individuals our top priority. So, Indian manufacturers should strive to carry out the trials to the highest ethical standards and submit comprehensive data such that emergency use approval is a sure shot. Any further haste shown in seeking approval for emergency use may turn detrimental, and the companies may even run the risk of losing public trust. Ooh, thank God our DCGI refused to pass these vaccines without comprehensive phase 3 trials. So that is what has happened. The Prime Minister had some weeks ago, just this week, not some weeks ago, has said that the vaccine is about to come out. But the DCGI has not taken that as a rush through the process indication. He has played it safe. He has said that okay, we will wait for the phase 3 trials to happen. Once both the companies Bharat Biotech and Serum Institute give out the phase 3 data, that's when they may get approval. So good for them, good for the government. We need to be strong. If we push out a vaccine without fully testing it, it may turn very, very dangerous, guys. Don't think it is going to be very is going to be a cakewalk. Pfizer has rolled out its medication, its vaccine in the US, and people next week are about to start getting it, but there is huge skepticism. Lots of people are refusing also to take the vaccine in the first round because they want to see what the response is. So even after phase 3 test they're waiting. So why should we Indians be made, balika bakra? So phase 3, not just phase 2, Bharat Biotech and Serum are the two companies that are fighting this. Joint pledge by 9 drug manufacturers not to rush the vaccine. Kudos to them. We want to complete ethical trials and make sure that the drugs are safe and secure for anyone who takes them. Ooh, so that was a tough thing, man. Each of the following is true as per the passage, except let's take a look. So DCGI has refused to permit COVID vaccines into the market. DCGI gives permission to drug companies to bring drugs into the market. DCGI can refuse permission if it feels that there is inadequate evidence, and DCGI is against the PM's diktat of a COVID vaccine coming out recently. Quickly, guys, come on, everyone. All those who's joined me, good morning. Let me say hi to everyone. My pyari janta. Good morning, Supragya. Very warm morning. Yes, I know. Shreya, Rashik, long time, huh? Kunal, Rashi, Shashwat, Mehek, Prakash, Chandan, Shivangi, Bhavna, good morning. Lovely to have you guys. Come on, jaldi se answer karo is question ko. Like bhi kar dena bhai, please. Bhuvnesh says C. Very good, Bhuvnesh. We have started off with a correct answer right at the bat. So DCGI has refused to permit COVID vaccines into the market is true. B is also true. C is it is against the PM's diktat of a COVID vaccine coming out recently. Yes, that's also true. Yes. And DCGI can refuse permission if it feels that there is inadequate evidence is the one that's false, and therefore C is the correct answer. Very good, you guys. I can see a lot of C's. Kubi, Shweta, Parag, Abhishek. Abhishek 3 बार आंसर की जरूरत नहीं, एक ही बार कर दो. Supragya, Mehek, Shashwat, Shivangi. Very good. Yes, Shweta. Bhuvnesh, very good. All right, how are A and B related? Guys, okay, so guys, remember this is a very lovely question. True plus except. Now, this was a question type that they tested like crazy in CAT 2020. एकदम मतलब हर question में ही आ रखा था true plus except, not true plus except, so many questions. How are A and B related? This is a structure question where two sentences or two paragraphs you're supposed to identify what is the relationship between the two. So let's take a look. With the stroke of a pen, the Drug Controller General of India has put to rest any doubts and concerns that it would rush to grant emergency use approval to COVID-19 vaccines tested and manufactured in India or elsewhere in the absence of sufficient data. B says any further haste shown in seeking approval for emergency use may turn detrimental, and the companies may even run the risk of losing public trust. Okay, so what is the relationship? Is A the cause and B the effect? Are A and B unrelated? Are A and B reasons for the same issue, and are A and B complementary? Come on, guys. Quickly. Come on, guys, let's quickly do this. A is the cause, B is the effect. A and B are unrelated. A and B are reasons for the same issue. A and B are complementary. So the first statement actually tells you that the DCGI has not pushed through the vaccine without sufficient data. Okay, and B says if you ask for any further haste shown in seeking approval, the companies will run the risk of losing public trust. So both are saying that there was some issue about public trust and uh, that. Okay, so very quickly, yes, I can see Kunal giving me the correct answer. So guys, A is the cause, B is the effect. दोनों में cause effect relationship नहीं है. A and B are unrelated भी नहीं है. A and B are reasons for the same issue. Yes, why the government or why the DCGI is not going to allow a medicine to come through or a vaccine to come through without full testing and everything happening. So the reason is the same, that we want to bring out a very safe vaccination. Okay, so the vaccine that comes out has to be safe and should not have any unwanted side effects, and because of that the DCGI is not going to rush through anything, and also if the companies do this they might just run the risk of losing public trust. Okay, so both A and B are reasons for the same issue. A and B are complementary, of course, is incorrect, and therefore yes, I can see a lot of C's. That's the correct. All right, next question. What is the theme of the passage? Is it A, drug companies need to bring more data before seeking approval? Is it B, that government will not allow drugs to be passed without comprehensive data? Is it C, that DCGI does not want to bring a COVID vaccine into the market? Or is it D, that COVID vaccines are ready to be used after comprehensive trial? Yes, Rashikit, you are right, अगर इतने दिन रुके हैं तो थोड़े दिन और रुक जाना चाहिए, इसलिए क्योंकि एक ऐसी drug which has not been fully tested might just have very unwanted side effects and very dangerous ones. Remember, anyway COVID is dangerous and it has huge after effects, it has huge side effects, and if you get a drug that is not tested properly, you may end up getting some extra unnecessary diseases which might just be life threatening. So let's just wait for a few more months. Stay inside, stay safe. All right, what is the theme of the passage? Very quickly, drug companies need to bring more data before seeking approval is not really the theme. Yes, the writer has mentioned this, but this is not the theme of the passage. Government will not allow drugs to be passed without comprehensive data. Yes, okay, this is good. DCGI does not want to bring COVID vaccine is incorrect. They do want to bring it. COVID vaccines are ready to be used. No, they're not yet ready. And therefore, guys, the correct answer will be B. Okay. So government will not allow drugs to be passed without comprehensive data. Okay, so that was the correct answer. Hi Adi. All right, the tone of the writer in the lines, any further haste shown in seeking approval for emergency use may turn detrimental and the companies may even run the risk of losing public trust. Okay, so is it pessimistic? Is it maudlin? Is it sarcastic? Is it applauding? Now, guys, tone questions are rarely appearing in CAT these days, but you do find them in all other exams, excuse me. Whether it is SNAP, whether it is ZAT, whether it is some other exam, you may find them in most examinations. And the tone questions are very easy because you just have to look at the kind of words that the writer is using. For example, here, any further haste shown in seeking approval may turn detrimental and the companies may even run the risk of losing public trust. So what is the kind of tone that the writer is displaying in these lines using these words? Of course, he's not applauding anyone. He's not being sarcastic. Again, sarcasm has to have some element of taunting. He's not being maudlin or sentimental. Okay. And therefore, clearly, he's being very pessimistic, right? And that's why A, yes, I can see a lot of A's. Very good. Kubi, Alok, Shashwat, Chandan, Bhuvnesh, Shweta, Kunal, Rashi, Shivangi, Supragya. Yes, Rashi, you're correct that it should be DCGI, but remember DCGI is also part of the government. So if the government had kind of pressed upon themselves that no, you have to do it, the government can pressurize a lot of agencies in the country. But they didn't, and they're not pressurizing DCGI because the government also knows it may have just some huge after effects. So therefore, pessimistic means negative. Look at the words. He's saying further haste, may turn detrimental, may even run the risk, losing public trust, all negative, negative, negative. So your outlook is very negative about this, you know. So that's how it is. Parag, that's what I was telling you. The kind of words that are used will be the ones that tell you. Now, here, further haste, turn detrimental, run the risk, losing public trust are all keywords for us. And they tell us that the writer is saying that this is bad, right? And therefore, it cannot be sentimental, it cannot be sarcastic, and of course, it cannot be applauding. For it to be applauding, it would have, the writer would have said, the government did the right thing. Now, see? The government did the right thing. Now here you are applauding, you are praising. You're saying, okay, kudos, they've done the good thing, right? Okay. Sarcasm, the government could have done the right thing, but apparently they are pressurized by their own vacations. Now there is sarcasm. Why? Because the government people want to go out on vacations and they can't do it till the time that the vaccine doesn't come. So here is sarcasm. Okay. ठीक है Maudlin, oh, we wish this corona vaccine would not have attacked our country and would have left us. We would have been a happier, healthier nation. Now that's sentimental because you're, or maudlin, because you're feeling bad that something has happened or something hasn't happened and you're mulling upon it. That's maudlin. Okay. All right. What is the antonym of detrimental, guys? Quickly. So is it problematic? Is it difficult? Is it hindrance or is it advantageous? Quickly. Detrimental. All right, guys. Guys, please like कर देना session को. Like. Okay, quick. Let's have. We've got 3 questions, I think, of vocabulary today, not 4. जल्दी से बताओ. Antonym of detrimental. Quick, guys. I'm waiting. Yes, advantages, problematic, difficult, and hindrance are all synonyms, and therefore they cannot be the correct answer. Very good, advantages. I got Kubi and Bhuvnesh giving me the correct answer. What is the meaning of stroke of pen as in the passage? Is it handwriting? Is it order? Is it dictation? Or is it a diktat? Okay, quick. So by the stroke of a pen, the DCGI has refused to give in to the mandarins of the drug manufacturing industry. So, all right. Which question, Rashik? Sorry, you would have to tell me which question, bete. Okay, stroke of pen, yes, very good order. Yes, it is not a diktat. I'll tell you why is it not a diktat. Because a diktat is when you can't, deny it. It is like it's a dictatorial, this thing. So there is a difference in the degree of order and a diktat. Okay, that's why. Yes, B is the correct answer. What does strive mean? Does it mean to find? Does it mean to make effort? Does it mean to propose? Does it mean to refuse? So we are striving to do something. Are we finding something? Are we making some effort? Are we proposing something? Are we refusing something? Strive. We are striving to do something. Quick. Yes, to make an effort. Yes, very good. Strive means to make an effort. We are striving to find peace. We are striving to find the coronavirus vaccine. The drug companies are striving and they're striving rather hard. So yes, make an effort. Correct. All right, let's take a look at our words. Put to rest. So stop. Okay. Underlines, identifies, or makes it, confirms it. So yes, identifies. Let's say that. Okay, early rollout, to bring out quickly. Misread, misunderstand. Mids, in the middle. Interim, again in the middle. Stipulated, condition, made a condition. Okay, raising concerns to bring to notice apprehensions, right? Pledge, swear, sure shot, confirmed, ethical, um, morally correct, detrimental, negative, harmful, let's say harmful also. There may be detrimental effects of the run the risk again to be harmful. Alright guys, here's your 10 words, more than 10 words for the day. Remember to learn these up, write them down in your notebooks so that your 3650 words for the year are sorted. Alright guys, today we have our ZAT session also on, and of course, um, so 11 a.m. of course we are having ZAT, and at 12:15 we are having a session on parajumbles guys. So do remember, this is good for anyone who's writing snap, whether you're writing ZAT, whether you're writing any of the exams, or whether you're a CAT-21 student. Please remember to join us for this. Even if you're doing CAT-20 or CAT-21, this will be helpful for everyone, okay? Because parajumbles is a sure short question in every exam. Okay, and this of course is a free session. And today guys at 7 p.m. we have our last session for the grammar and vocab batch for CAT 2020. So do remember to join me for this. This of course is a plus class. And also at 9 p.m. guys, today on YouTube, I am coming back to you with a session on Snap CR, because Snap of course is happening just this week, and therefore we thought that we will do some critical reasoning topics related to Snap. So whether it is let's say cause effect, course of action, assertion reason, strong weak, statement assumption, statement conclusion, we will start this week. We will do some bits of CR for you guys. All right, so I hope I will see lots and lots of you in each one of these sessions. Thank you. Have a nice day. Adios, mere amigos. Also remember to like the session and share and subscribe. Let's crack it.